After more than 5 hours of debate and public comment, Fayetteville City Council reached the decision last night to pass Swarm Aero's appeal on a city zoning decision. Swarm Aero opened up a drone manufacturing plant, you'll remember, near Drake Field this year. Its business license, though, was under review after the City Board of Adjustments ruled the business's zoning was improperly classified. Many residents voiced concerns over the warfare technology that would be built at that plant. City council members argued this was not a moral issue and they had to make a decision based on the city's zoning laws.
We can have a moral issue with war. I don't think anybody likes war. But at the end of the day, we have to look at what the law states. And it's very clear to me that staff did their due diligence on multiple occasions.
Swarm Aero will now be able to operate at the plant. The council also voted to deny any appeal of the development plans for the new Ramey Junior High campus. A Washington County jury finds Zachary Clark guilty of capital murder today in the 2024 shooting death of 23-year-old Thomas McEnany after a 3-day trial where Clark claimed he acted in self-defense. Prosecutors argued that Clark lured McEnany to his property before shooting him and then later hiding his body in a barn. During the trial, Clark took the stand and continued to claim he was scared and didn't know the victim. Prosecutors say the case came down to a series of choices made by Clark before and after the shooting. The death penalty was taken away for this trial, but Clark will now be serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole. Fort Smith's firefighter union president has pled not guilty to charges that he stole money from the union's general fund. A police affidavit says Sharon Norwood is accused of taking about $50,000 out of that fund. It says they later found evidence Norwood was making withdrawals at ATMs around the city. Court documents say Norwood later admitted to using the money to gamble at the casino there in Pensacola. He'll face a jury in October. In East Oklahoma, the ATF is offering a reward now for any information after the Adair County Sheriff's house was set on fire. The agency suspects it was arson. It happened yesterday, and the ATF says it found evidence of forced entry and a fire starter. A reward of up to $5,000 is being offered for any information. More details on who to contact can be found on our website at 5newsonline.com. Back here in Arkansas, the U of A Board of Trustees is considering another raise in tuition costs across the state. According to this week's meeting agenda at the Fayetteville campus, a state undergrad student, in-state undergrad students, and all graduate students' credit hour costs would go up about 3%. Out-of-state undergrad credit hours would go up about 5%. Credit hour rates at UA Fort Smith would also increase for new in-state graduate students only. The board will meet again tomorrow for day 2 of their meeting in Harrisburg, Arkansas. It's been almost a month now since Baptist Health announced another round of service cuts at its Fort Smith Hospital, and tonight the Sebastian County NAACP holding a town hall to talk about how patients can move forward. 2 Fort Smith doctors were at that town hall giving advice on what people should be doing to keep themselves and their families healthy. Organizers told us the event was all about keeping people informed.
They will be more engaged, not only for their own personal health and advocacy of their own health, but for everyone in their family, their neighbors, regardless of differences, that if we start simply getting back to the basics of caring for each other and starting with our health, we will be a healthier community.
You can find our past coverage on the Baptist Health Fort Smith cuts on our website at 5newsonline.com. Fort Smith community continues to rally around police officer Kyle Newman. A softball tournament is being planned to help raise money for he and his family. Newman was shot in the line of duty last Sunday. He is still in critical condition tonight. Now that tournament will be May 30th at Ben Guerin Park. $300 to enter a team. There will also be food and a silent auction with all funds going toward the Newmans. Organizer Christian Christ says he has been overwhelmed by the support so far.
It's impressive, how quickly it went as far as teams calling me or just people volunteering their time. The food that's being brought to us to put on the event, t-shirts, silent auction items, you name it.
Fort Smith police said yesterday in their latest update that Newman is still in critical but stable condition.